Standard Time here in Dallas, Texas. You guys have it locked into the morning show with Tejano here at www.tejanotothe.com. And as promised, we have a special guest calling in right now on the other line. We have Mrs. Noemy calling in. How are you, Noemy?
Good morning. How's it going? Good morning, Dallas. So happy to be on the air with you guys. Thank you, Tejano, for this opportunity. Hope everyone's having a good morning.
Well, yeah, I'm sure everyone is, and I'm hoping that you're having a good morning as well. Now, where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from Arizona right now. I currently reside in Arizona in a little town called Chandler, Arizona.
Okay.
But, I'm in and out of Phoenix a lot, and in and out of Texas, in and out of New Mexico, which is my home state. But I feel like Texas is my second home state because my career actually took off in Texas when I was there. And I feel like really that's where it all started to happen, and I feel a really big connection to Texas, and I'm so happy to be on the air saying hi to all those people who helped make my song hits back in the day, and who will hopefully give this new album a chance too.
And we're going to be talking about that new album here in just a little bit, but before we get to the new album, there might be a lot of listeners out here that you might be new to them. They might not know a lot about Noemy, so why don't you tell them about how you got started into Tejano music and how long you've been in the business?
Absolutely. Well, let's see. I started singing when I was very little. I'm not going to say right out of the womb because that would be a lie. But I started singing when I was about 6 years old to myself, kind of quietly. My mother didn't know. Professionally, though, I started singing when I was 15. I did the circuit like a lot of the female singers do now, the clubs, the quinceañeras, the divorces, the weddings, the whole shebang, and I started doing all of those. When I moved to Texas, I moved there because of a job I had in IT. I'm actually a programmer. That's what I went to school with. But I also minored in music and composition at New Mexico State University. So when I graduated, my heart called me to Texas. So I went there, and I had the good fortune of meeting Mr. Sonny Flores, que en paz descanse. He was my manager for a while, and he heard some of the albums that I had been recording, and he decided to go ahead and work with me. And through good fortune and good luck, we got our first record label deal with Fonovisa. Fonovisa back then was the biggest Latin label at the time, and there was a lot of wonderful support from them as well. We had, with the first album, a top Billboard hit, top 30 Billboard hit, and a gold record with Eternamente.
Wow.
That's which was incredible. 50,000 units back in the day for an artist who first, for her first album, was just such a blessing. So Tejano, which was the first single, hit really big in the state of Texas. And if anybody remembers it, I want to say props to you because you made it happen. And for those of you that don't know my music, you might have been it might have been something that your brothers or your sisters were listening to. I welcome you to listen to them again. They're on YouTube, they're on Reverb Nation. All my songs are still out there. And we've got the oldies, and we've got the kind of new, and we've got the brand spanking new coming up in 2 months as well. So a lot of stuff has happened since then. I've toured all over the world. I have done a USO tour with the U.S. government in Germany. I played in Mexico with groups like Los Tigres del Norte, Conjunto Primavera. Ramon Ayala was actually the first tour that I did when I first started out. I opened up for him for several shows. I shared the stage with groups like Intocable, and my good friends, my girlfriends, Stephanie Lynn and Stephanie Montiel, who have been doing it for probably just as long. So that's kind of a little bit of background there.
And if you guys are just joining us here, we got Noemy on the line. She's going to be talking to us for a few more minutes before we let her go. We'll talk about your new album here in a second. But how do you feel that music is growing, I guess, or evolving outside of Texas? You, of course, living in Arizona and also New Mexico before. Do you think it's growing outside of Texas también?
Yeah, I think it's incredible. In fact, to your point, who was on NPR this morning? Intocable.
Wow.
And that tells you everything.
Yeah.
For our homeboys, Intocable, to have a spot, a space on NPR, which is a nationally syndicated radio program, that's more of a of American mainstream thing. I was so proud. I couldn't be prouder, you know. And the fact that we're growing, and we're growing very quickly, and we have such amazing up-and-coming new artists. I had the pleasure of meeting Audie and Cynthia Nieto recently, who covered one of my songs at Tejano TTMA. I sent a shout-out to her because she's amazing. I was so honored to have her cover Besame, which was on my first album as well. To think that, you know, for me, it's kind of come full circle, and I'm seeing all these new talents come out with their new ideas and new styles, but still within the same, you know, Tejano genre. It's incredible. I feel very blessed to still be a part of this.
And how do you feel music has evolved as far as, you know, because we were talking off the air, you know, you sent me some music, and, you know, we kind of jokingly said 20 years ago we couldn't do this because it was very quick. You email it, and it's good to go. Before, you had to literally drive around to stations, right, and drop off your music?
yeah. I was part of that, you know, and I think we can never diminish the importance of face-to-face. Right, the face-to-face is huge. I love talking to people face-to-face. I love introducing people to my music personally, but the fact that we can reach so many more people is exponential. The amount of people that we can reach now versus back, you know, 10, 15 years ago, it's incredible. And that's why I think we're empowering today's youth, because we're taking out the middleman that has to say, hey, your music is okay for this label, your music is okay for that label.
Right.
It doesn't matter. You have an idea, you got a plan, you put it in place, you can make it happen on your own. It starts with 5 people that like your music, and it takes it to 20 people. So I am highly encouraging of all the kids out there who have ideas, who have songs they want to write, who have maybe they maybe they've got a little ditty in their head, some kind of you know, melody that they're hearing on the accordion, or try it out. See what happens. Put those lyrics down, and I just love what's happened with technology and music. It's incredible, and it's only going to get better.
How do you feel then about your new album coming up? I mean, I know you said in about a couple months it's going to get released. What are people going to expect from the album?
Well, I'll have you know that I've been working on this album and the lyrics to these songs on this album for almost a year and a half now. I had put a lot of thought and energy into it, and it's what I call a concept album.
Okay.
It has a clear message that deals with, or that talks about the Latin community and what we represent to this country. Now, I listen to all kinds of music. I listen to metal, I listen to Tejano, I listen to norteño, pop. But recently I heard I don't know if anybody out there knows música alterada. I heard a corrido. And there's a line in it that said, in 10 years, we're the majority. Okay? And I've heard different statistics, 10 to 20, people say 50. In 10 years, we're the majority.
Yeah.
In the United States. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And that's just, you know, we are such a strong voice. And I feel so strongly about that I put it in my album. All the songs deal in some way, shape, or form. But they're also written in a way that you can listen to it and think it's about a love song. You know, I really put a lot of thought into crafting the lyrics of these songs, and it's a little bit eclectic. My producer, who lives in Sacramento, shout out to Richard Barrera, who works with Tejones. Also, shout out to Ariel Barrera if they're listening. He's working with me on this album and bringing that Texas sound, but also bringing, you know, kind of what I represent, which is New Mexico, which is the land of enchantment.
Right.
And that sending a positive message to today's youth and to the Latin community in general. So I'm very, very proud. I'm so excited about what we have to offer in this album. And also, just really, really excited to get it out there to have people listen to it. I played one of the songs at Fanfare this year. It's called Tu y Yo.
Okay.
And it's just about everybody seeing the world from each other's perspective and trying to understand how we all feel about each other. But it also sounds like a love song. So we don't have it for you today because we're still working on, you know, the final touches of it, but we wanted to say hello to everybody today, reintroduce ourselves, and kind of get the platform ready for this new release, which is going to be very exciting.
And as soon as you do release it, we look forward to playing it here at Tejano to the Bone. If you guys are just joining us, this is Noemy. We're talking to you for just a couple more minutes. Just one more question I did want to ask you before, you know, we head out. I think probably everyone knows who Stephanie, Montiel is, but you see artists now like Ernestine Romero coming out of New Mexico también. Is that something that kind of makes you, proud that you got other females, especially females, coming out from out of state to do Tejano music?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am so proud of my New Mexico girlfriend. Ernestine Romero has accomplished so much in the last 2 years, and I've actually been following her music. I'm a big music hoarder. I love to collect music of different singers, different artists, and exchange music. It's important that we support each other, especially being females, because I've been doing a little bit of statistical analysis myself on this, and it looks like no matter what genre you're looking at, 1 out of every 9 songs, 10 songs being played is female.
Yeah.
And my Latina friends out there, don't you think we need to even out the game there? We need to even it out. So my friends, Ernestine Romero, Sarah's not from New Mexico, but I had that, for some reason I thought she was, but I had the opportunity to meet her as well.
Right.
She's another girl out there who's really trying to make it go a bit Veronique.
Yeah,
trying to think who are some of the other people coming out of New Mexico, Natasha.
Yeah, Natasha's another one.
Yeah, and Audience Sentimiento, props on to my girlfriend. And I had also the pleasure of meeting Sonia Bates, who does Tejano Gospel. And imagine that. I think that's fantastic. Everyone's kind of branching out to their own kind of, their own messages within the same genre, which is incredible. And if I forget, the names of some of my other friends from New Mexico, I apologize. But yes, I am thrilled. I am thrilled that we've got so much talent coming out of New Mexico, because it's always been there.
Right.
And I don't know if anybody knows the New Mexico sound, but we have a distinctive sound in New Mexico. But it's still within the Latino Tejano vibe. So I love to see that differentiation. Ernestine's bringing her sound, and all of the other people coming out of New Mexico also bringing their own sound. So yeah, I'm very pleased and I'm very proud of them.
Awesome. Well, listen, Noemy, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I want to thank you so much for spending a few minutes and calling in. And we're gonna play actually that big hit of yours here in Texas, a song called Dímelo. So do you want to talk a little bit about the song before I play it for all the listeners?
Sure thing. This song was so important in my career. All of you that remember it, you made it a hit, and I'm so grateful for your support back then. And soon you'll be hearing the new one, which is Tuyo, and I hope I'll have the same support from you then. Dímelo is about, I guess it's about a girl who broke up with somebody, and she still wishes she was together with him. And it's about, it's kind of a little bit of a fantasy, but it's something that we all go through, right? Throughout our entire lives, heartbreak, and that's what it's about. So, can I invite everybody to visit my social media?
Absolutely. Any way they can get a hold of you, Facebook, website, whatever, mention.
Yeah. So on Facebook, we're under Noemy is my fan page, Noemy, and I'm soon to change it, but right now I'm under Noemy Esparza on Facebook. We've got a channel on YouTube, Noemy Esparza. And I wish I could say I'm related to Guadalupe Esparza from Bronco, but unfortunately it's not. But shout out to them anyways. And oh, by the way, he did write a song for me back in the day, which was incredible. So props off to them for that as well.
Absolutely.
Twitter, my handle is Noemy 2009, Noemy 2009. We're also on Vimeo under Noemy, and Instagram Noemy, and all the other good stuff. I think Noemy Esparza is Pinterest. So check it out. And my website is noemy.com, noemy.com. So I hope to see you guys all on Facebook. Please friend me. Please check out the website. And if you have any questions, if you have a certain song that you remember and you can't find on Amazon or anything, just send me an email. It's just noemy@noemy.com. And I'll gladly get it in your hands. So thanks a lot for the support to How to Tweet. Thanks to How to the Bone for this space, for this opportunity to say hello to all of those people who made my songs hits and all the people that might be new to my music. Thank you.
Absolutely, anytime. And you listeners out there have no excuse, because no matter what type of social media you use, she's on it. I mean, Instagram, Facebook, I mean, you name it, she's on it. Go out and look for her. And check out her music, support her music, and let's keep Tejano music growing. Now, if you can do me a favor, Noemi, hang on the line one quick second for me.
Absolutely.
I would appreciate it. And we're going to play your single called Dímelo. Yeah, anytime. Dímelo here on the morning show at Tejano Chewy at www.tejanototobone.com.
Tejano station that really jams.
Puro Tejano.
We are Tejano to the bone.
Renee Photo and Videos is available for your special event. We have wedding and quinceañera packages to fit your budget. When you want the best, check the rest, then call us at 214-941-8734. Renee Photo and Videos, located in the heart of Oak Cliff for over 38 years. We offer studio photos, graduation, family, first communion, baptism, and instant passport photos. Renee Photo and Videos, 214-941-8734. Come by and see our samples at 506 West Jefferson, Dallas, Texas. Renee Photo and Videos, 214-941-8734.
Grand Prairie and the DFW area, get ready. Sunday, March 23rd at Trader's Village. It's going to be an afternoon filled with Tejano music. Put your chairs to the Red Expo building at Trader's Village.